Hey, hello everyone. This is Sharda from TDWRDC Kottadam at Palancha. Now I am going to discuss few things about objectives of business. Before going to share my views with you all, I want to show my gratitude towards my beloved secretary and supervisor of the Gurukulam Society, Dr. R.S. Praveen Kumar sir, for implementing these type of opportunities in this pandemic situation of Corona also. And also I want to show my gratitude towards my principal ma'am B. Rajeshwari Garu and all my lecturers for guiding me, for encouraging me, for showing caring and affection on all. And let me tell you the topic that which I selected from the Department of Commerce. Let us hear objectives of business means business objectives are something which a business organization wants to achieve or accomplish over a specified period of time. It means every business have special objective for implementing their activities or implementing their plans, but it should be always within the specific period of time. For that, one of the definition also there, which is given by MC Fairland. Objectives are the goals, aims, or purposes that organizations wants to achieve over a varying periods of times. It means objective means what here? It is the main motto of the objective or their aim or goals or purpose. So why they have to kept their business means is the objective. So it should be always within the specific period of time. It is all about objectives of business. So for that, every business fix their objective for the business, but how it should be means it the objective must be always smart. It means smart means what here? S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for agreed, R stands for realistic, T stands for time specific. It means here S means specific. Specific means what here? Objectives are aimed at with what the business does. It means one example also there. Hotel might an objective of filling 60% of its beds a night during October. It means at the October month they have to fulfill their beds 60% in the night time. So that is their aim. It should be always specially they have to mention in them. Then second one is that measurable. Measurable means which is the objective we have, but it should be always measurable. It means we are always capable to do that. And also agreed. Agreed means what here? Agreed means acceptance. Acceptance means here agreed by all those concerned in trying to achieve the objective. It means among the all the departments in the organization, they have to fulfill their plans among themselves with the coordination. Means they have to agree among themselves. Then realistic. Realistic means objective should be challenging, but it should all also able to be achieved by the resources available. It means whichever the sources we are available to do our activity, with that only we have to fulfill our thing. Without the resources we can't able to do anything, no. For that we have to fulfill our activity within the things whichever we have only. Then time specific. Time specific means what? We have a fix our goal in our minds and we have to fulfill our things. But it should be time specific only. It may be prolonging more our time. It can't able to use for us because the things whichever we have to sell to the customers, it should be always in the seasonable way. No. For example, in the rainy season, we may sell most of the things that umbrellas like that. No, for that we have to always clearly about time also. So for that only our objective always must and should smart. So we have a fix our objectives in the organization or business, whatever it is. But here we have a n number of types of business objectives also. What are that means here? First one, that organic objectives, economic objectives, social objectives, human objectives, national objectives, and global objectives. Hey, enough types of objectives are there. So, for that, let me tell you all that. First one is that organic objectives. Organic objectives means what here? Every business is established with the hope that it will exist, survive, thrive for a pretty long period. Therefore, every business has the four following organic objectives. Means, first one is that survival. Survival means what? Here, living in the society. Every business has the objective of its own survival. Means, every person has to do their business for the living in the society for their survival only. So that is the main objective of every business. No, this is the organic objective. In that, first one is survival. Then second one, in the organic objective only, second one is that growth means what? Growth means expansion of business activities by introducing new products or expanding and diversifying existing product lines. It means growth means what here? Expanding their business. It means we may start their business with a small amount of small amount of investment, then it should be expanding, it should be prolonging with the increasing their investment, with the increasing of production capacity and increasing of its market shares and geographical area, and attracting their customers, and innovative production and marketing strategies. Like that, they have to implement their own policies for their implement and for their improvement of their business. This is the growth. Then, goodwill and image. Goodwill means what here? It is a reputation of the business. Reputation means it is one of the good name or a reputation of their business. Every business makes every effort to enhance its goodwill and image. Businessman should do to deal with all customers with honesty and integrity. It means by the providing quality goods and services at the reasonable price, businessman may get more services and more sales for their business. Then automatically their business will get goodwill for their business. This is the main thing and a major essential element for the each and every business. So then let us see next one, that next objective, that economic objective. Economic object, the name indicate what here? Economic means it is a generating of income. It means each and every business main motto is the earning of profits, but whichever the things may be doing under the business itself, those things are creation of customers and regular innovations and best possible use of available resources. It means creation of customers means what? Every businessman creating their affection by providing services, by providing their goods at a reasonable price to the customers. Automatically they will get a customer creation. Then regular innovations, it means changes, some changes in the particular product and modifications in a particular product. They may attract the customers by providing innovations in a particular product. Then best possible use of available resources. It means whichever the resources we are available here, with that only we do our best in the production of our goods. So by that we may get more and more economic objective in a particular economic objective. Okay, then in that economic objective we have enough number of things. In that, first one is that profit earning. Each and every business's main motive is that profit earning, but profit is the lifeblood of business, without which no business can survive in a competitive market. In a practical life, we can't able to survive to producing our activity. For that, our main motto is the earning of profit itself. But In the business itself we want to play enough activities, and we have to prolonging our enough objectives in the business. What are those things means here? Let us see. Creation of customers, I already told you that by providing a utilization of sources, and by providing of a reasonable price at a reasonable time to the customers, automatically we may get creation of customers. Then we have to attract them, and also we may provide them some extra benefits by the buy one get one offers, or else 10% offer, or else 10% extra, like that services we may provide to the customers. Automatically we may get creation of customers itself. This is one of the major thing in the economic objective. Then regular innovations. I already told you that regular innovations means modifications. Some modifications in a particular product. For example, I told you Santur soap is there. In our previous days, we have seen that Santur soap is always in orange color itself, but present days it has modifying as a some flavor fluctuations. It means some flavor adding to that Santur soap as a smell changes and quantity changes, flavor changes. So at a reasonable prices. For example, it is some sizes changes also there. So that is the innovation in a particular Santur soap itself. So that is the regular innovations in a particular product, right? Then best possible use of resources. Best possible use of resources means the thing which is we have in our hands itself. By that only we have to produce our goods as our doing our best in the whichever things we have itself. But without we don't have things we can't able to do, no. That is why whichever things we have to fulfill with that only, do our best. Okay, right? Then social objectives. Social objectives means what here? In practical life, every business has special objectives, but social objective means what here? Are those objectives of business are desirable to achieve for the benefit of the society. And since business operates in a society by utilizing its scarce resources, and the society expects something in return for its welfare. It means a welfare of the society, not only the generating of income or earning of profits of their particular business, and also it is welfare of the society and providing services to the public or its customers. So this is the social objective for the welfare of the society and public. Then it is also known as a cooperative objective also. Then in that have some types: production and supply of quality goods and services. So already we have seen in that topic social objective. Social objective means welfare of the society, production and supply of quality goods and services. While providing a quality of goods and services, we may get a social objectives to the public. If in case we may produce inequality of goods, without quality we can't able to sell our product, no. That is why we have to mention quality of goods and services. By that only we may get welfare of the society. Then human objectives. Human objectives means it is a normal human being of business objective means refers to objectives aimed at the well-being as a fulfillment of expectations of employees. For I will tell you one example for this. In the normal businesses, for their employees, businessmen may provide that some allowances like education allowances, health allowances, and provident fund allowances. Like that allowances they may provide to their employees for giving a bonus or like that. So this is the human objective of their business. Then in that, let us see social and psychological satisfaction of employees. It means social and psychological satisfaction of employees means um, businessmen may provide interest and challenging for their employees. Means if in case one person may do his own way and another person do his own way, but without interest he can't able to do. So for that we have to provide some allowances and some interest to him. So by that he will work efficiently and effectively. Then automatically our production will be good and qualitative and quantitative for the customers. So automatically it will welfare of the society now, right? Then development of human resources. Development of human resources means it is arranging and training and development programs for its employees. It means we are saying daily before joining. It means freshers itself. Before for freshers before joining in a particular industry, they may get training for their particular job. Then with their personalized skills and develop their abilities and competency and the course of their action, then with that only they have to fulfill their activity in a particular business, and automatically they have to do every day effectively. So they may get a proper activity skills in the particular training itself. This is the human resources. Without human resource means whichever the activity, whichever the competency, personal skill, personalized skill have about a particular person, that is the human resources. Then national objective. The name indicates what's here, national objectives. National objectives means a business has a different types of objectives. So for that national objective here, the objective which is having to a particular business, it should be indicating for all the nation. Means our a particular country have relating to particular business, how it should be. Means if in case one business producing on a particular product, that particular product used by all the country members. So it is used by all the country members, and also it is providing services to all the country itself. So it is one of the national objective now, right? So this is the national objective. Then in that national objective we have three types. Creation of employment. So national objective means creation of employments here. If in case, let me tell you one example for that. Nearby places, for example KTPS is there. For that KTPS thousands of employees working under the KTPS itself. So for that near who are living nearby KTPS, they may get normal jobs and normal job opportunities in the KTPS. So here what, here creation of employment for the people who are living in the nearby places of KTPS itself. This is the creation of employment. Then production according to the national priority. National priority means the thing which is the necessary, which is required by for the particular nation, that should be produced by country itself, within the country itself. For example, our India maximum importing goods, that petrol, iron from the Iran, no? Then our India also exporting some particular goods like sugar canes and uh, agriculture products. Like that products we are exporting to other country, we are importing petrol and iron, like that products. So every country has specific objective and specialized nature for a particular country, no? Like that production as per the priority, as per we are required things, we have to produce our goods. It may be a necessary things or maybe luxury things, whatever it is. Then fourth one, contribute to the revenue of the country. It means how it should be revenue to the country means by providing a taxes, by providing duties, and like that. It means one business may giving taxes to the government, automatically income will be generated to our country, no. So this is one of the national objective by providing revenue of the country, right? Then self sufficiency and export promotion means nation to help the country to become a self reliant means as a one businessman he has to produce some particular goods, then he may grown up, and also he may create employment opportunity to the public and also paying revenue to the government. So by that he will be playing a number of roles, no? Then the global objectives. Global objectives means what here? The object which is having to the managers or businessmans. It is relation with all over the countries means throughout the world itself. So present days each and every businesses very competition with all over the world to facing the market situations and market demands itself. For that global objective also very essential for each and every business. For that, let us see here, raise general standard of living means through the competition of all over the world, growth also expanding, and the these these competition among the countries, so businessmen as expanding their business and also producing effectively as compared with the other countries, and they may have a competition among themselves from one business to another business also. So they have to standard of living among them, and people living standard of also increasing here. Then next one is reducing disparities among nations. So increasing of relationship with all the countries. So here coordinating all the countries among themselves means if for example India relation with some, India is coordinating with the USA, then USA also coordinating with Australia. So we are exporting and importing of goods and services. We have to improve, we have to expanding our friendship and coordination among the countries. So there may be a chance disparities, reducing of disparities and reducing of conflicts among the countries. So we have a chance, we have a scope to expanding our friendship or coordination among all the countries. So this is one of the advantage for us. Then next one is that make available globally competitive goods and services. It means whichever we are required, whichever the things we are necessary to living in the society, we may get from them easily, and we may chance, and we may have scope to reduce cost for that thing, particular thing, at the right time, at the right price itself. So this is one of the advantage for these things. So these all are the objectives for that. So very thank you for everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video.